What's up, guys? Just trying to get last few my chat stuff set up. What's up, fish lips? Making on a little bit earlier tonight. I guess the 3 star news. I guess the president speaks, so could get some wildness. Yeah, this is definitely a strange opening, man. I don't really know because we have a big order block up to the top. I feel like the max draw to the top that we could probably get is probably between that 950 to 500. I like the lower ones. Like, I wouldn't mind for us like to kind of push up. I got the 50% of these areas marked out. We're already at the 50% of this previous hourly candle. Just the fact that we pulled up and just consolidated here for a whole hour. So I can definitely see the longs. I'm hoping to just kind of get that quick knockout points and just kind of be done with this first opening trade. But the only thing that sucks, I put in the chat, we have that big freaking 1 hour order block also down at 24,744. So I don't know if we're going to be trapped in between these order blocks today, even though it's a big swing. How many points does that give me if I wait to the... I feel like I need to probably get in this a little early here, like maybe if we break the 50 level, if we're looking at to the downside, if this area up here holds. Let's see. This would be new hourly candle. So we broke the low of the previously hourly candle. We pulled back 50% of this hourly candle. So, yeah. I'm just not sure how much more past the 700s we get here into that 1 hour order block. So, we'll have to, I don't know. This is going to be a tight little range this morning. Now, I'm definitely long bias if we can print above 920. If we can print above 920, we can possibly look for a trade up into all this consolidation up here. I mean, we pretty much had a 4 hour consolidation for a 100-point move on a 4 hour candle, which is fairly small. So that looks like it could be some nice resistance for 500 bounce today, and that would be like the 25,000s, because it looks like we just bounced off of it multiple times throughout the night and yesterday. You can kind of go back and see a lot of resistance at the 25,000s up there. So please do not long into the 25,000s. So if that's which way we end up going. I'm going to go with the shorts, though. I'm hoping the shorts work out. We can get our quick 20-point move, get that where it kind of starts shorting below the 50s. That's where I would kind of like to get short this morning when we open. If we start losing the 50, kind of stay around this 50% mark of this hourly candle in this consolidation and get the nice sweep to the downside. Let me make sure I'm on the right accounts today. Don't want to take a trade on an eval and it ends up working out kind of like we did yesterday morning. So kind of cost ourselves yesterday morning. Make sure I have my stuff set up correctly. We look for 20 points in a runner. $20 points, runner. And this will be the one trade on this account and no more. So it'll either be a winner or loser, then we put it away. Oh, goodness. Man, I'm tired, Fish Slip. Staying up late and getting up super early to watch charts, man. Woo, I've been burning it on both sides. Get pretty tired by the end of the week. So they did not release all the news that we had today. So this was non-farm payroll week, but I guess we're still having the partial government shutdown. So let's pull fib on this 5 minute. I don't know how well you can see it. I have pre-marked 50% of the candle. I don't know how well you can see this blue line. I don't know if I can make it thicker. Let me go to indicators and see if it'll let me make that line thicker or something. Or maybe I can change the color. I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, mid candle line. Let's see. Let's make it gold. You can see gold pretty. What do we got? 15 minutes. Let's see. Let's see if I can change some of those. See if I can make these 50% lines a little easier to see. All right. So what we'll have to do here, let's just say we push out of the bottom pre-market. We're going to need to see a quick pullback into the previous day low slash 50% of this hourly candle. Kind of depends on how far we push down, how far you see this line come down, because it adjusts it the bigger it gets. And so this is a fairly new hourly candle. Oh. Fish lips, are those yellow lines easy to see than what those blue lines were down there? Or did you even notice the blue lines? Or have you used the opening range indicator? Have you used any of those? Yeah, so if you use them, if you select show mid price, it'll put the lines on there for you. That way you don't have to like I don't have to constantly pull fib to see where the 50% of the hourly candle's at. So it'll just put them on there for you. Right now, guys, the shorts are looking pretty good for a nice push down to the 700s here. We just need this area kind of hold for are my charts not on there? Yeah. I don't really want to take the short there. I feel like that's a very risky short. Like I said, if we can get the push down and the pullback into this area, I feel like that would be a better opportunity for a short. The only thing I don't like about this 35 short, if you're putting it here, it's going to cut it really close when you're kind of popping into that whole number at the 700s or the 25s or that 710s. And those three numbers are notorious for reversals. So you have to be very careful on the short this morning. So I just feel like the 50 area is probably the best opportunity for a short, because this way, if we break past the 50, you'll at least possibly get the 25. Then past 25 would just be extra. Hopefully we don't get the complete sell-off here before the market opens in the 15 minutes. That usually makes it very difficult to take the opening range trade if the market just starts breaking out and sells off before we even get started. So if it does that, we just won't get it today. I want to say we've had opportunities to take the opening range trade for, I can't remember the last time that we hadn't taken it. I mean, we try to take it almost every day. So below the previous day low, we're going to stay short bias all the way. Where you got to start looking at some resistance is below 700, starting at 24,000. Let's see, 24,750 is where that 1 hour order block starts. So kind of have to consider that too in this range. So if you notice how we just kind of keep bouncing off this 40 area. So this is the order block that's created over here, or part of it. I think you have to go back farther to see it. So how's your morning been going over? I'm not sure what charts you're asking me about. I almost feel like the safer version for this morning is a pop, pullback, then go. What's up, Jake? How are you doing today? How did you get your friend's car fixed yesterday with the freeze plug? Or is it more just more or less just look at it? Oh, I'm sorry. You even got that in there before I even looked at this message. Okay. I didn't even like notice you had that in your message. Okay. Nice. I'm glad you had to get that done for somebody. That's nice of you. I'm not a big fan of working on cars no more. I've worked on so many cars throughout my 20s and 30s that I have no desire to. Now that I'm in my late 40s, it kills my hands to turn wrenches. like my hands cramp up so bad from turning wrenches. I guess that's the important to having those impact wrenches if you're, you do the mechanic stuff for a living. Yeah, this opening range play, guys, is very tough this morning. It like the setups are. I'm not a big fan of the opening range this morning, so I'm gonna be super cautious. If we can't get it, we can't get it. I just feel like okay, we missed one opening setup for the week, and we'll just kind of just wait till the market settle down to try to find that trade that for our funded account. Yeah, and see, you can't play this right because of the 50%. So you really, it's, yeah. Another reason it makes this hard too is because your stop loss would have to be at 787. So you're already in it 40 something points. Then if you got to be at the top of the range, I mean, you're looking at a 100-point 15-minute candle here, guys. Like I said, this morning range is just not there. Be careful if you are trying to take this opening range play. Or we could always do the 10 points in a runner. I'm just not sure about the 20 points in the runner. So we're definitely a little bit on the short bias. I mean, my charts are showing all shorts all the way for the start out. But anything can happen here at the opening. All right, so pre-market, we are breaking out of the 15 minutes here. You will not be able to play this the correct way because of the size of this 15-minute candle. It is almost like you would have to have a 40 to 50 point stop loss. So it is literally impossible to play this unless you're just going to trade one micro. You got to think even one micro 50 points is $200. And if I'm trading three micros, I mean, that's like a $300 stop loss. And that's pretty big, more than what I usually want to risk at the opening. So be super careful this morning. I don't know how many of you guys even trade the opening this way, but whenever there's a large stop loss, that you have to be cautious because you got to have your stop loss at least at the 50% mark here to play it correctly. Still got about 6-7 minutes before the market opens. Sounds good, Jake. Have a good day, man. Hopefully pretty soon, Beulah Knox will update their stuff here. Now, if we explode through all this liquidity pop here, I mean, you might be able to get a 80 push or even up here to take out this consolidation back up to 25K. Or it's one of those deals we could wait for a new hourly candle. That could be a safe bet too if you wait till 10 o'clock and get that new hourly candle. So Watch this thing just dump like in crazy sell off. Fish Lips, what are you looking for the sell off this morning? What level were you looking for to the downside this morning? Nice. 625. All right. I'm not sure about gold. I haven't been looking at gold. The only two things that I've been looking at in the evenings is silver. I started messing around with silver yesterday morning for the first time. But in the morning time, it's strictly futures markets with the NASDAQ. Like I said, I do not take entries into the 700s. So right now, we only have about 40 points. So this is why I never take quick plays into the 25s unless I'm at least 20 points. You want to be short right under the 50 because you got to anticipate that 25 bounce. So what we could do is maybe we hit the 700s, have the pullback to the 25s. Then if we start losing those 700 again, then maybe we can look for a short. So we'll just have to play it a little different this morning to the downside. I feel like I almost wish we would just explode back up to the top side to go up there and retest the 25,000s. But I know we would have to get through all this 5 minutes. You bought like 300 contracts. Man, that's a lot of contracts. 300 contracts of gold? Or are you talking about 300 contracts of futures? Oh, no, NASDAQ. All right, 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes. Whew. That's pretty wild. 300 contracts on gold. One minute left. Don't really know what to do here, guys. This is very tough. I'd almost rather just go to the top. 30 seconds. There's the 1 hour here. All right, 10 seconds. All right, here comes the 700. Very tough to get out of that range here. Whew. All right. Like I said, was not sure about this candle here. I'm still not sure quite with this yet. Woo. This is insane. We're just going to be patient here, guys. Man, so far, very choppy, guys. So far, very choppy this morning. Come on. Ah. What happened? For some reason my order didn't register. I don't understand. For some reason, my order didn't register, guys. I'm not sure what happened. Hopefully, I'm not stuck in orders or nothing here. Oh, I guess it rejected it. Let me put on a sim account and make sure that I'm able to take trades. Yeah. It's going pretty good. For some reason, I guess my trade got rejected, and I'm not really sure why here. I'm not really sure. Dude, this whipsaw action's insane. Damn it. It was on the wrong account. Again. I swear, guys. Nice on the 200 points, fish lips. All right. We'll have to wait again for our next trade. Well, I still took a funded trade. I mean, we're up 120. I just took it on the wrong funded account. My long buy, I am strictly long bias above this 20 level here. We just got to wait for our next candle to print. We're on 5 minutes. I'm going to wait for the 25 to get hit on this play here. See what happens with the 25. There's the first hit of my long level. Yeah. Damn it. Yeah, it looks like we're about to get hit. I've had that feeling that was going to happen today. All right, that was it for the Bulenox account. So that put us down 200 on that particular play. So we'll have to cut that one off. So 1-for-1 on the fundeds. I knew that 20 level was kind of my line in the sand for the longs. I thought we would get another push up there to the 25s. Man, that is insane, fish. Man. We're 1-for-1 so far. We're red on one funded and green on the other. Yeah, you just got to be careful of that 20 level. So I was kind of weary about longing into that 20. Kind of need to get a print. We're about to have a new candle. You need to see us print above that 20 level. I'm so annoyed that I've done this twice where I should have had my freaking funded trade and been done. That annoys me. Remember, guys, be careful around the 920 here. Still a lot of resistance at the 20 level here. Oh, don't make me make a mistake long this 20. Come on. Yeah, shit. Uh, got burned at the 20 level again. All right. We got to be done trading my Bewley Ox. We're going to be in the red on Bewley today. I got to disconnect those. So, like I said, red on the Bewley. We'll switch over to Apex. All right. Like I said, be careful the 20 area. I done took 2 losses at that 20 level. We're just not going to dig ourselves in a bigger hole. So a lot of times what my fund is, we'll either take a winner, loser, and just put them away and just move to the next day. So we're going to switch over to 25Ks and we're going to strictly go to 10 points and runners with the 25Ks. We do have yeah, I see that you scalped the crap out of this by looking at those numbers in the Discord. That is insane. So we're still stuck here at the 20 level. Remember that 20 set level was kind of my long bias if we got above it. I thought that last candle was going to get above it and we kind of get that push up to the 50 level there. I hate that I took I got to be better about checking that. This is the second day in a row that I have cost my original funded trade the setup right here with this candle, and we jacked it up. Oh, 25 points on a 15 seconds. Yeah, the ATR today is insane. There's that. Is this the 20 support level finally? Oh yeah. Shit. Oh goodness. Back to the 20 level again. Woo, what an insane move back to the downside that was. Be careful, guys. We do have news in 8 minutes. Wow. Is that back to that 920 again? Holy goodness, guys. That 920 has just been an animal here. Another trap at that 920. This is 75. I think they're going to delay that news today, so I'm hoping we don't have to worry about news here. It's not delayed? Oh, I didn't know. So just waiting for the news play to happen, then hopefully we can start looking for trades. That's what we're waiting on. We're waiting on the news here at 10 o'clock. So this could be like the 50% pullback for the, like if this area holds, we could get a nice reversal here. Excuse me. Two or 3 minutes, so protect your profits if you're in a trade at the moment. Mm. Just being patient, waiting for the news play, guys. Less than 1 minute to go. All right, less than 25 seconds. So I mean, everything's kind of pointing down, especially below that previous day low. Whew. Well, this thing's just selling. Setting up my ATR different here. $650. Trying to wait and see if we get one more pullback here. Looking for a short down to the lows here. Shit. Yeah, kind of getting stuck at the 700s here. Kind of trying to thought we'd get to the lows, the 50s. The ATR is just so insane right now. I'm almost debating if I want to work on that account, whatever one that we're red on, to see if we can chip away at it. But man, I may try it here. I still like to push down to the 650s here. And that's why we rerun this wick. Like I said, we're still red on our one funded account this morning. And that's because we took the trade on the wrong accounts. We accidentally took it on this one. And so I had to re-enter twice, and I feel like doing that kind of got me. So this is what the 4-hour candle close here. So I wouldn't mind seeing us rerun the lows of this 4-hour candle, then have the big move back up. What's up, Raymond? Sorry if I missed your message. Sometimes I get kind of focused on my charts and I might have missed your message. Let's see here. I say be patient in this area. I'd wait and see what happens with the 650s first, because we could hit these 650s and have a massive pullback after these 650s. Oh, so close. Yeah, I'm all about shorts if we get back below the 650. I wasn't sure what was going to happen with the 650 because that's kind of running the low of the previous 4 hour candle. And a lot of times, if we run that previous 4 hour candle wick, we'll have like a pretty good pullback. And you can look at for like a possible 50% pullback here. All right, so close. All right, there's your 50 run. So this is kind of what we're waiting on to see what happens after we run this 50. Nice 50 rejection. Definitely need to wait and see what happens with this 50. You almost need to wait and see if we're going to close below it or we're going to have like some massive pullback. I mean, we're already at what, 40-point pullback now off that 50 level. We've got about 10 seconds left for the next 5-minute candle. Ooh, hopefully no one got short at the 50, guys. Holy goodness. All right, come on. We're going to... So it'd be nice if this stays that inside bar, kind of chops here like this, and that next candle print will go through it. That would be a good idea for it short. Trying to mark out that 25 level. What did you say that 25 was, Fish Lips? Man. So what we can do now is you got to wait for this next 5-minute candle to print and let it have some kind of pullback and pull the fib on this. As long as the 20 something percent holds the 20 to 40% on your fib, it's usually a pretty nice indicator we're going to continue down. You just kind of need to wait and see what's going to happen here, so you don't get trapped in shorts. I mean, trapped in longs. Longs or shorts, whatever. Shorts. Here's the 600. Whoa, these things aren't respecting the levels at all, fish lips. Is there anybody in the position right now, or is everybody sitting on the sidelines? Wow. One minute left on this 5-minute candle, guys. It's so hard to jump in these entries whenever we're selling off like this and you don't really get much of a pullback. So it makes it tougher to enter these. Because I usually trade on the 5 minutes, so I don't like jumping in on 5-minute candles because a lot of times that'll just, you get massive pullback sometimes. And the ATR is insane today. I mean, what is this candle? This is a 5-minute candle from 700. I mean, this is a 125.5 minute candle. I mean, that's just insane. Damn. Fish lips, are you long from the 25 or the 100 level here? All right, this is kind of where you want to see either a 40 to 50% pullback to kind of push us back up into the 600s. You're trying it. I'm not jumping in it, man. There's just no way I can jump in it without some kind of pullback. So it'll be too tough for me. Woo! Look at that. That was insane. Big account. Boom. Nice fish lips. Nice. All the way back up to the back into discount. So be careful of the pullback right here, guys. Whew. Hopefully no one jumped in short and waited for the pullback. And man, we got this gap all the way back up here at 752 for this 5-minute gap fill in. kind of what I'm looking for here. Like, let's just say if we retrace this whole move, we could be creating a big old order block here if this next candle comes back down. Nice on taking that fish lips. That's pretty insane. Just trying to be patient here. Very important level here at that 625. Yeah, I remember you talking about that this morning. We're about to have a new 5-minute candle here. I'm kind of waiting on this next 5-minute candle to see what happens. If it's going to print and stay bullish, then we got this big 5-minute gap here all the way up to 750s. All right, here we go. Now, I wonder if this is going to create that order block on the 5 minutes here. Definitely bullish if this candle can pop this next candle. Kind of needs to get above what, the 56 or so. All right, back at the whole number. Ooh, nice rejection. That's why it's important to pull these fibs on these massive 5-minute candles. Well, it looks like it's going to flush here. Man, so far the ATR on some of these pullbacks are just insane, guys. It's so hard to jump in on these candles. So damn, did we just run that candle to pull all the way back on me? Heck yeah. God dang it. Oh my goodness. Whew. The ATR is insane right now, guys. Ah. Was that the 75 bounce? All right, we're about to have a new 5-minute candle here. Golly, man, this thing's just trapping on both sides right now, guys. Mm. Anybody? Hopefully, no one's getting trapped in this, guys. This is just insane right now. Maybe this is finally the push down to take out them lows at 40. All right. There's a 75. Waiting to see what happens with the 75 level here. The ATRs are just so massive that it's so hard to join into these things. Ooh, insane, insane. The ATRs are just so big, guys, that you just cannot have a normal stop loss with this stuff. Like, you probably almost need a 40-point stop loss. No shorts. I'm just trying to wait for the market to settle down some, because right now we're just whipping back and forth 40 and 50 points, and there's just no way to take a trade safely without just getting whipped out. I mean, it's great if you're on the right side of it because it's going like 40, 50 points like instantly. Ooh, do we attempt the short here? God, I don't see how we don't take out the 40s down there. What's up, Chess? How are you doing? Hopefully you're surviving today, man. We're trying to claw our way back into the green. I did take a little trade off to the side a while ago, but we're still in the red because we got down like $200 on our account. Well, thank you guys for watching from the Philippines. Maybe this is a curl back up. We're making higher lows here. Low, low, higher lows, higher lows. This is the micros on the NQ. So we're trading micros. Oh my goodness, guys. Maybe this is the push right here. Maybe we can get long here. I want to see us push up to the 60s and 50s here. Nope. Man. How's everybody's day going so far? Is most of you guys green, red today, or kind of a 50-50? We're green on some accounts and red on the other. Damn. I know these candles don't look very big, but this one candle is 70 points. So this is what's making it so hard to take trades on this. Your stop loss would have to be like 50 to 100 points. So it makes it very difficult to have a stop loss on this, especially if you're going in heavy. So these are the type of the candles that will just wreck your account like super quick. I mean, when you're having 50, 60 point moves, I mean, if you go in with one mini, I mean, that's $1,000. Even one micro at 50 points is $200. So this is kind of what we're saying. So today is the day you definitely probably want to be on the micros if you're trading. Maybe is this another short opportunity? And we're going to go for, and our entries are going to be 10 points in runners. If we break the 50s, you should get a nice push down here. What's TF is that? Maybe. About 20 seconds away from a new 5-minute candle. Still cannot take out this 5-minute candle here. See? Fish Lips, are you trading this right now? Or are you, I mean, this is whipping insane. I can imagine what it's doing with these whole numbers. Chess, are you trading at all today, or are you sitting on the sideline? Sorry about the charts being the way they are. Yeah, like I said, I was able to get back some of my loss a while ago, like $100 of it, but we're still red for the day. We're gonna see if we can find one more, maybe like little 10-point runner. So we're kind of just switched over to looking for 10 points in the runner since it's whipping so bad. But we haven't entered anything in quite a bit, because we're just whipping so hard that it's impossible to have a kind of a normal stop loss. You almost can't even play with a stop loss, and you need to go in with one micro and maybe add to it or something. Well, let me tell you, today, Chess, this is super tough price action. Whenever your candles, your 5-minute candles are 100 plus points, that you just cannot have a normal stop loss. It's almost like all your trades you just need to be in real quick and be done. Like, it's just the whipping of this. If we can break maybe above this 25 here, so maybe get another long here. If we can pop this previous candle here, pop back above the 25. Yes, this is 5-minute charts. Yeah. Yeah, this price action's probably tough for anybody today, guys. So we just popped this high, so hopefully that means we're moving up here. You almost need to wait for another 5-minute candle here, and maybe we'll print above here. Then we'll get this decent pullback here. All right. We also got to be careful because there's a lot of equal lows sitting down here. All right, so we just popped that 27. What's up, Solo? Yeah, we've taken a lot of trades today, Solo. We're red on one of our fundeds. Don't tell me I'm gonna get caught in another fucking short. Son of a bitch. The 5-minute didn't hold that 420. My goodness. Whew, 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 whew. Son of a bee. Oh, that was so quick. Oh, freaking A. A lot of trades, Solo. Yeah, a lot of trades. Oh, shit. You can either win big or lose big in this damn price action, guys. Whew. Oh, goodness. Son of a bitch. Sorry. Ah, shit. I was trying to hold on to my runner here. Just waiting to see what happens with this 50 level. You need to see the 50 level hold here. If it breaks the 620s again, this thing's going all the way back down, guys. Holy crap, dude. If it breaks this 20 level, oh, holy goodness. Guys, you got to have a stop loss today, guys. This is just insane. All right, here's that. Oh, shoot. We just broke a low. We just broke that candle. Yep. Damn. Woo! Somebody got their butt whooped up on that one. Oh. Shit. Sorry about going to break even so fast. I don't have a choice. I switched tactics, guys. We've gone to the trading 10 points. So we're trying to get 10 points and just get to break even fairly quick. Because this thing's just whipping so hard that. Damn it. Come on. goodness. We just got to survive this pullback on this 75 level here. If we survive it, we should at least get down to the 50s here. We're going to actually risk 20 bucks of our profit here. We're about to have a freaking 5-minute candle too, so god dang it. You think 420s? It wants 420. Wow. No. Careful. Careful. Ah, oh, damn it. Oh, my runner got trashed. Damn it. Let me pull fib on this 5-minute candle real quick. Come on, send it to 75. All right. What's up, Outer? Wow, this thing's just... Dude, Outer, this stuff's so insane today, man. This thing's just ripping people on every side this morning. This is going to be probably my last trade doing this. Yeah, we're just in a massive range right now, Outer. Holy goodness. All right, this thing's probably going to go back up here. Like, the 5-minute candles are just insane. 25-point stop. Yeah. I'd imagine some folks got ate up today, man. We've been clawing ourselves back into the green for ourselves because we started out red this morning. I'm definitely not jumping into trades. Most of these trades that I'm doing now are just waiting to kind of flush back into the opposite direction. $20 left here. This is a higher, it might be the higher low, so it may not go back down here. So, all right. I'm going to take that off. It's just taking too much to get down through there. I know, and there's got all these equal lows sent down at the 50s too. You would think that we'd go down there and clear up those 50s. That's why I kind of been just short bias. We're about to have a new 1 hour candle too. Come on, mouse. We just had to find our way in it. Unfortunately, this 75 I know could go all the way back up to the 100 level here. Dude, the candles are just too much to hold these stop loss, guys. I just can't have an adequate stop loss on these. So there's just no way. The candles are just too big. So today is one of these days you just kind of need to take your profit on the 10, 15 points. Just the stop loss are just too massive to try to work this. Did my candle? I just don't see how we don't. Man, maybe I'll just go in with two. I'll just do two micros. This way we'll just risk $80 max. Let me check my beauty thing real quick. Ooh. Oh yeah, there's no way to do the breakout conditions outer today because of how big the candle size are. This is why most of my trades I'm looking for a push back into candles or back into like a support area, and looking for possible 10 points and runners. I mean, even this, well, I know I almost want to jump in the long here, but I'm scared it's gonna sink me. Oh goodness. Dude, I can tell you now, you can probably get on TikTok or YouTube Shorts, and the amount of people that probably blew accounts today from like over leveraging is probably insane. Because if you went in over leveraged in this stuff and you just happen to pick the wrong direction, you're effed. We're down to two micros on this. We're just looking for 10 points and runners is all we're looking for. So we're gonna be risking like 40 to $80 a trade, maybe. Ah, shit. Wow, is this finally gonna run them equal lows? Yeah, I'm just going in small size outer, and I'm just taking my losses if I take a loss. I'm not going to try to hold this deep for some reason if it just cannot not do it. Hmm. Trying to see if we get at least a 75 hit here. Damn. Come on, 75. Dude, what the what the F? Dude, that hit the 75 and just rejected. Remember, guys, if you're going to take trades, please try to stay under a couple micros because the ATR is pretty high. You think maybe we get a big expansion to the upside? Mm. There's a 4 hour fair value gap, 420. I was trying to short down to the 75s a minute ago and it literally just wicked me. All right, so got all these equal lows sitting down here. Damn. This thing would stop me out and go. Come on, get another pullback here. What do we got? The 50. Still got it. No. Man. If it breaks the 50 this time, it's probably going to the 500. Sorry it's been so kind of dead today, guys. There's just not really a lot for us to do on a lot of these trades because the candles are just so massive that it's so hard to take these. Man, I want to short this, but I don't want to short it into those 50s. I would have had to been short up there around the 75, 80 range. If you're going to short this, it's just 50s. They're just been very tough to get through these 50s. Yeah, I'm just looking for 10 points for most part of my trades today, Outer. We kind of switched tactics and just looking for 10 points and runners and try to make most of our money off the runners today just because of the price action that we're getting. Ooh, look at that snap back up there. Holy goodness. Wow, someone just... Nice. Man. The bull's like, we're not having it. Come on. Dude, you're talking about a bull bear fight today. This has been an insane bull bear fight here. I mean, this is what a crazy range this is. Man, if you're like a range trader, today was like heaven. But man, as soon as we lose this range, I feel like we're going to probably have a crazy sell-off as soon as we lose this range. Is there anybody in the entry right now? Or is everybody still sitting on the sideline, guys? Is Bitcoin and silver still selling off? What's gold doing? Gold looks like it's kind of consolidating. Same. Well, they had a big sell-off, but it looks like they kind of reversal at the moment. Keep getting hit trying to short it. I tried my very first kind of silver trade last night solo on a sim account. The amount of money that you can make off one little micro is insane. We made $500 off a micro last night. So this may finally be the push here, guys. All right, are we going to make new lows here? Yeah, I'm not doing anything, Outer. We're just kind of sitting on our hands. I'm waiting for us to kind of get out of this range here. Yeah, it doesn't get any trappier than what we're dealing with today. I mean, this has been pretty wild here. This thing could go all the way back up there. uh, wow, look at this crap, man. Oh, goodness. Goodness. Look at this dollar bounce, guys. Friggin' 70-point ripper. Just off the rip within like seconds. Oh my God, dude. Man, almost 100-point move to the upside. This is just insane, guys. Insane, insane. Oh yeah, Fish Lips is probably Fish Lips gonna have so much green on his charts. We're gonna have to start a second Discord outer. We're gonna have to have a separate page for Fish Lips just to post all the green he probably made today. Oh shoot. Mm, 50 kind of scares me a little bit. It still may go. Would have got my 10 points. I just couldn't push it. I wasn't sure what was going to happen at that damn. That was my pullback that I was waiting on. That was a 75. Oh, 75. No, we're not. No FOMO. Make it stop down on this one. This will probably be the last trade of my day here, guys. Looking for that another 75 push. What sucks is we may have to go back down to the 34s first. Ah, damn it. It's so hard to get those clean, nice, safe trades. All right, we're about to have a new 5-minute candle. So let's see what happens with this new 5-minute candle here. That was the first 90 hit, so. No pullback guy? Come on. Nope. There's the first 100 hit. So this is, hopefully we get our pullback here. You want to see the 75 kind of hold up here. Look away. You said 55? All right. Damn it. Okay. To the moon, the 50 banger. Come on, give me the 50. Outer, not outer, but Solo said we're going to the 50. Give us the 755. I know. I think we got more, dude. It looks like it has so much more. I just don't know if I'm going to be able to hold it without having a. Damn, dude. I almost wanted to try to take more. No! Big ATVR. That's so dirty. What did it get? Did it hit there right at the 75? Oh, the 41, 42. Come on, dude. If you got in that late, you just got dumped on hard. Someone just got dumped on. That was a 40-point reversal. Hopefully no one bought at the top. Oh, goodness. Oh, that has. I got to be done with the funded accounts, guys. We're trading the funded so much today that it's been insane. We gotta take these babies off. We'll sling the eval around. Let's go. Yeah, we'll risk 10 points on the micro. It has been a really insane day today, Jake. I'm not gonna lie. It could have went really both ways for myself today. $650 is a bullish breaker. Yeah, that's why. That's why I've been getting outer. Trust me, I've taken I've taken a lot of winners, but I've taken losers on the way because I'm not willing to have the correct stop loss. I don't have a choice. I can't have that stop loss that you need to have. So I trust me. I mean, you guys been seeing me take losses, but I've been taking a lot of winners too. We've switched tactics. We went to the quick 10 points, get some quick points, and try to see what happens with the runner. I told you Fishlip's gonna have to have his own. He's gonna have to have his own server in the Discord from all the green that he got today. Because when this thing was ranging between the hold numbers, I mean, these are 100-point ranges over and over and over. Yeah. Choo choo. Let's go. This thing's just going. It's like, don't hold me back. I probably could have took my 100 points there. There's no wick on this 5-minute candle, guys. There's the wick. We needed that wick. All right. Nice. It's probably going to go after that, after it wicks me out. Beast mode. Yeah, 805 is where it rejected. Oh, I didn't quite get that 100 points. I think it continues, man. I probably could have had a deeper stop loss. I think it continues. I just didn't want to give up a lot of points just in case it does pull back. Yeah, I saw Bitcoin. I think it fell at what is Bitcoin? Let's see where Bitcoin's at today. I think it had a big sell-off too. Yeah, it's down to 67,000. Dude, can you imagine the people that bought that crap up into like the $100,000? I mean, you know it'll probably eventually go back up, but the fact that you still have to look at your, that you probably just lost all your stuff. Oof, goodness. 20,000 or what, $60,000 sell off, man. Insane. Man, I had a feeling this thing was going to continue higher. Like I said, I didn't want to risk my profits here. Where did we pull back to? 70? Oh, man. Not quite enough. Damn it. Shoot, that would almost been another entry off that 75, guys. Man. I don't see how we don't get the 840s here. Woo. What's up, Trade? How are you doing? I don't know if I want to say that was a V shape. That was a flat bottom. Your paper short in the 864? Oh, W shape. Oh yeah. Yeah, W shape. Yep. W. W. Then. Oh my goodness. How's everybody's day been so far? Is everybody green today? Uh, don't feel bad if you got a little bit of red, because today was a very easy day to end up very red or just blow your account out the water with these massive stop loss and pullbacks. Even with me playing with I had to change my stop loss to a 40 points, then adjust it because it would just whip back so fast and stop you out like nothing, like within seconds. So today was a very, very tough day. So I think my largest green's going to be probably on the eval, which is 353. That was the trade that we were just in on that long trade for the 70 points or 60 something points was the eval. You shorted one micro at 857 and instantly 50 points. It has definitely been that type of day solo. Like instantly 50 points. Yeah, today will wreck you with minis, man. Hopefully no one was trading minis today. uh, the minis will just ruin your day so quick. Oh goodness. Oh yeah, one mini 50 points, dude. That's an instant $200 loss. So like I said, all my entries, a lot of my entries over here have come off the Rico candles. So like I said, let me close this right here. So I am over here trading Rico candles. We're pretty much just buying pullbacks. We're just waiting. We have on our other chart over here, we have EMAs. So anytime that our EMAs are just going straight up. So basically what we're doing is just waiting. You see these little wick pullbacks. And this is a lot of times you see me have resting orders. This is why I'll have like weird resting orders because it's based off what the Rico candles are doing. Or I'm waiting for like red candle pullbacks, then get long again. Every three candles represents 10 points. So almost every single pullback will pay 10 points. This is why I've been hitting those 10 points over and over and over for most part. So pullback, long again. I think I was already in the long here. That was that long from a while ago. Yep, that 11. See, that's how we were looking at that 11 long while ago. If you guys were curious. So that's why it looks so weird when I enter sometimes. I don't do this on all the trades, but I wait till we kind of get into a range where we're just trading in one direction is when I start switching over to the Ricoh candles. Today has been a little tougher though because of the size of the moves. So, and it causes the candles to really just be ramped up. So that's why I had to move to the larger stop loss and to adjust it. That's the one thing that'll get you, Jake. If you take a loss, you take another trade back to break even, and then try to take one more to get profit. That's usually when you downsize to just a few micros. That way, kind of take the risk off the table. Man, I feel like this could be a good long here too, back to the top side. I mean, it don't look like it, guys, but this is almost a 100-point pullback. Especially if we get back above this previous day low here. Instant 10 points, guys. Instant. Oh, goodness. They make it too easy for me. Making it easy, guys. Stay right below. If you want to see what it looks like on these Ricoh charts. Pullback, first candle to print, pop in long. Got that 75 pullback, looking for a quick 10 points, and you can almost just follow these candles up too if you want to play it safe. They're Ricoh charts outer, and it looks like we're going to have a fairly decent pullback here. Trying to stay below that previous day close here, that previous day low. We're just in one micro left, so we lose that low, it's probably going back down. This is somehow I've been similar trading what Fish Lips is doing. I'm waiting for the pullbacks into the whole numbers. So like you see how we pushed up here to the 25. So this is somewhere around the 25 and 30. We push back below that 800. So this is basically going from 25 to 100, you can say. And so then I just wait for the push back up. And as soon as it hits, every 3 candles represents 10 points. To me, the better ones are these right here. These pullbacks on these one little wicks. So this is how I've been doing my 10 points in runners. But it was super tough this morning. It was almost impossible to trade this morning when we were wicking back and forth. Like, it was just impossible. They're the Nancy Rico candles outer. But I'll share the actual charts in the Discord for you, outer, because I'm not showing everything that's on here. Look at these 16/8s. These are the larger one, fish lips. These are the 64. Let's see. I can't remember. 64 16s. Let's see. All right. You said 16/8. I bet you that crap looks insane, dude. What? Oh, yeah, man. Come on. That is insane, dude. Come on. Oh, my goodness. What is that? What is that accumulation to, man? Woo. Man, look how fast these things are just whipping so fast. There's no way I could trade this stuff, man. Time I entered, I'd be like, whoa, we're going back in the other direction. I'll stick to the slower ones. Is this similar to like trading on like the 30-second charts? Let's see here. How many people are in my lobby here? 0 there. 6. Yeah, I don't mind sharing. All right, let's see.